everything you need to know about liposuction?
We know it all, and we're going to give it to you now. Me personally, as the surgeon, I love liposuction. I get to contour, sculpt things. You can really see a change on the table when you're doing it. I love that part of it.
Let's talk first about what liposuction can't do.
Okay, yeah. It's not in place of diet and exercise. In a similar vein, it does not treat obesity at all.
People do think that liposuction is a weight loss procedure, and it's not. So it does not remove excess skin, and it does not pull skin. What are some of the things that liposuction can do?
It can definitely remove fat that you don't want. These are usually areas of fat that are resistant to diet and exercise or tend to be hormonally driven. It can make you feel better about your body in terms of the way it looks. It definitely can make clothing fit better.
Liposuction is really great at just treating those areas where you have unusual fat deposits. Again, it's not for weight loss. So what are some of the areas that are ideal for liposuction?
The abdomen and flanks.
Yeah, the trunk.
The belly, the torso, special areas like underneath the chin, the upper arms, the calves and ankles, the thighs. That's a common one. Buffalo hump, which is your upper back.
And I think the big thing here with a lot of these areas is they're areas that are not easy to lose weight from, or we have literally a model, an actual legitimate model who had the biggest saddlebags I've ever seen on a person. And she's never been overweight.
No, never. She was like normal weight.
She's low weight. She's an actual model.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Radiofrequency assisted liposuction is what we do in this office. It's probably the best on the market. The one we use is BodyTite. We have Nils will show you.
Skin tightening technology.
Yeah, I have 1,000 million videos on that. It tightens the skin using bipolar radio frequency energy.
Now we're getting into what everybody's really here for. They want to hear about the surgery.
Yeah, thank God. 2 ways to do liposuction. You can do it awake or asleep, right? So you could be awake, no general anesthesia, don't have to go to an operating room.
Yeah, get a 98%.
Yeah, it's pretty close. So if you want that little extra sauce, asleep is where you go. Awake procedures, at least in our office, we usually give medication.
And either way, you'll get tumescent. So either way, the area itself will be numb.
Right. It's the key part of liposuction.
Yep. Tiny little stab.
Tiny little stab incisions that heal really well. And then we insert a cannula that injects tumescent fluid. And the next step, if you're using a device to administer the energy, like we said, in our office, we use BodyTite, which is radio frequency. And this is where you would melt the fat and then tighten the skin, usually with heat or electrical current. And these devices are really what have taken, at least in our office, liposuction to the next level. And the suction part is actually a cannula that goes underneath your skin with a hole in it, and it literally sucks out the fat in the area that you're treating. This is very much about what your eyes see and making your hands sculpted out.
After lipo, everything happens. It just happens slowly. It is the turtle. You are the turtle. Like life goes on, just happens slow. Weeks 2 and 3, you're still going to have some swelling, but your range of motion is probably back to pretty much normal. You're feeling much better. Like things are still sore, but not all the time. You have discomfort with pressure, some movements, but it's not really pain. It's just discomfort at this point. You're still doing compression probably half the time. And you've returned to most exercises and activities. And I say most because that's, there's still going to be some that you probably want to avoid. You're pretty much back to doing everything. Yeah. The turtle is turning back into the hare. Life is moving on.
Amy, the last one.
Week 7 and beyond.
Yes. Return to exercise, return to normal activities, and most importantly, love your results. Liposuction kicks ass. You're going to love it. You're not going to regret it if you're a good candidate for it. And it really is good. It can solve a problem, which is fat, resistant fat in a pocket area that you don't like, that affects your clothing, affects your self-perception, or how you feel. Skin. Yeah. And it can make it better for sure.
So 2 to 3 months at least before you're wanting to show it off, before you are wanting to have a dress fitted, before you're, doing anything like that. We covered it. Dr. Brian, that is everything you need to know about liposuction.
I mean, I'm exhausted, but I'm also exhilarated at the same time.
You did some liposuction today, so yeah.
I did liposuction today.
You did.
Yeah, and a neck lift too at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.